Weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. From the 6. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Now Patterson to start the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Well, this defense for the Packers, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision. And receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Back to throw now on first down. And complete to Drake London. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 46 yards. I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run on the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed.
This to Pitts, and he's got him. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games, and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
This is taken way up at the 25. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. Slot man moves right. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
26.
In motion right is Robinson. 2nd down, another shot for Jones. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Rodgers. He finds Robinson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. From just shy of midfield, Rodgers throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Rodgers finding Watson for the Packer first. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. The slot man in motion right. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rodgers. A throw complete to the tight end, Tunyon. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. In motion right is Robinson. Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Got a man, it's Tunyon. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Now Rodgers. It's complete to Robinson. And he's going to get this down near the 25. To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that that could be a really, really frequent combination. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. This is caught by Robinson. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 12-yard line. To throw, it's Rodgers. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Slot man moves right. Rodgers will try again on 2nd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense, and they were there to help force the incompletion.
And again, it's Rodgers. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. And the first play will be a field goal try. This will be, 38 yards out. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. Both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 5. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Packers are going to take possession of the football.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Rodgers' throw pulled in by Robinson here. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Here's second and a yard.
Hey, take 26. Go to 50. Hey, you walk over here. Come on.
Now it's Rodgers. He hits his target, left side, Watson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keep.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 41. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here now is second and 10, again from the 41. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This pass is caught by London. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out, and a 5-yard penalty. The false start backs him up 5, first and 15. Patterson, he'll try it up the middle. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Here we go on second and 12. That's into the hands of Edwards. Touchdown, Falcons! Bryan Edwards, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way, a dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Rodgers to throw once more. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. The slot man in motion right. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. He's got Tunyon complete over the middle. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Rodgers going to throw. He'll go right back to Tunyon. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Slot man moves right. To throw again on second down. Rodgers to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Rodgers again now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Very short kick taken right at the 20, and they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 63 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Allen Lazard from 19 yards away. And the Packers have cut the lead back down to 2. So now Rodgers will lead the Packers up to go for 2. It's complete. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. 3rd quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. The slot man in motion right. Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers eluding the pressure right. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The offense coming back out here, plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Patterson is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They get this out left. Touchdown, Falcons. Bryan Edwards. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons have retaken a third-quarter lead. Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the football changing hands here as this offense takes the field. Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Slot man moves right. On first down, Rodgers. He'll complete this one to Watson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. In motion right is Robinson. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
The slot man in motion right. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. This is caught. Touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. taken from about the 12. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll throw. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Kyle Pitts with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This is taken way up at the 25. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay gain.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. He was over 100 receiving last week. He's over 100 now this week as he's got a 1st down as well. Slot man moves right. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The 71 yards on the ground for him so far. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And here's Jones again on 2nd down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw, Rodgers.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Now Rodgers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw is Rodgers. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And with a little more than a minute to go, we are all tied. So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 19 Tiger. They'll look to throw here. And this is caught at the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. A little unconventional, but another kneel down here as they work towards a field goal try. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they will take a knee here. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. Younghoe Koo, all eyes fixated on the kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick here is good. And they have taken